What's going on, Sunshine? We're going to go ahead and get into your message. What's the vibe? Now, we are going to stream this on YouTube as well as on the website. For those of you guys that are watching it on the website, we're going to do What's the Vibe Part 2 for y'all. But I wanted to make sure that I got a message on both platforms. Now, I got a very interesting download for you guys. Spiritual bubbles. Your spiritual immunity is going to be important during this time. Now, I'm also picking up on like a masculine energy who has a weak immune system. I picked up in a couple messages back, it might have been the new moon, new shit message, where I talked about an individual going to the hospital. I'm picking up on that hospital energy again. So somebody is going to be transported to a hospital. Now I know the new moon is on Sunday, so that could also be why that energy is coming up again. But it is because somebody has an infection and they have a weak immune system. Now, when it comes to spiritual immunity, you being in this spiritual bubble is protecting you from external stimuli, chaos, toxic environments, toxic situations, or even influences. But when you decide to step outside of that spiritual immunity, and this could be falling for some type of temptation, um, walking around feeling discouraged, okay, negative self talk, all of these things may start to have an impact on your spiritual immunity. Now, I do feel as if Texas is going to be significant. Some of you guys could be dealing with an air sign or a water sign. I also feel as if Reiki healing, some of you guys may be doing some energetic protection. You could also be wearing protective type of clothing, colors. You may be carrying mojo bags. Somebody could also be wearing different crystals for protection. And for some of you guys, it's going to be important to cover your head. I also picked up on that in that new moon, new shit message. Okay. Now, something that is also ironic is the fact that when I checked your playlist, because of course it's What's the Vibe. So we got to see what the vibe is. The first song that actually came out was Chosen. Okay. And now the song that's playing is called 911. Okay. So as I was meditating, I'm like, okay, Chosen. I had to stop, right? Because we always hear about chosen ones. But I like to break down definitions. So I went to go look at the definition of chosen because we all have our own definition. But if we want to get like just a basic understanding, the chosen one is somebody that's blameless in God's sight. This is also someone who was chosen to be a savior. Now, then when you look at the word savior, savior is somebody who protects an individual from harm. Maybe some of y'all have been chosen, have been called to protect certain people, family members, friends, and there are individuals who are very protective of you. Now, I do feel as if there's going to be an emergency type situation that somebody could be dealing with. Okay. And for those of you that are chosen, you may be protecting someone. One of y'all may end up calling 911. Okay. I also feel as if the air quality may be triggering. This could be somebody's asthma. Okay. So let's find out, but what's going on, honey? I do feel as if you're seeing 1010, that's a confirmation. It's the end of an era in someone's life. Okay. I do feel as if there's about to be a new spiritual awakening that you could end up going through. Look at this, true blood. Spiritual cleaning. New dimensions. Okay. It's important for you guys to do some spiritual cleaning. This is about purification. You could also even be doing some detoxing during this time. Somebody also um, detoxing the blood or like the liver may be important. Toxic ass people. Okay, make sure that you're not coming across as being toxic, being negative, or even copying somebody else's swag. Okay. So true blood, boo. Let's find out about this true blood. You know what? We gonna get some tea tonight. You need some tea. Who's cleaning up blood though, Chad? Somebody's cleaning up some blood. I do feel as if this could be an emotional time for an individual. There could also be some ups and downs. And that could be triggering someone's emotions. Now, I do feel as if for the chosen, the true blood, you have a meaningful life ahead of you, which is why it's necessary for you to do your protective work, for you to make sure that you're staying on top of your spiritual cleaning. Okay, protecting your crown chakra. The prophecy. Okay, so something was already prophesied. And I do feel as if it's about to manifest in the physical. There are some spirits in a masculine energy's home, and he is frustrated. If you are a masculine energy and you've been dealing with like some paranormal activity, you've been trying to figure out like what is that energy around you that you are feeling, whether it is stagnant energy. I heard stale. There's some spirits in a masculine energy's home. And I do feel as if this person has tried to cleanse the space, tried to get rid of the spirits. Oh, shit. Just a little side note, a little tiki for the chosen, especially for my women. Them your peoples. A masculine energy is trying to like get your ancestors or your spirit team out their house. Okay. So they having the 911. They having the emergency, not you. Okay, I got it. Okay, and that's why that person's emotions are all over the place. Somebody's world has been turned upside down. Get ready. It's already been released. Listen to the song. It says there's a blessing in this room. Get ready. It's already been released. So somebody has released some things into the atmosphere. And I'm telling you, the air quality, this could even be like you guys are noticing the air quality around your community, your home. For some of y'all, I don't know if it's like it's a stench. This is not in someone's home, it's like outside. Okay, but yeah, true blood. You need to do your spiritual cleaning, spiritual work, protective work. God is taking you to new dimensions. A revived spirit. Okay, so some secrets have been exposed. Now, I do feel as if family members may be revealing an individual's intimate secrets or just talking about what's going on in an individual's life. I do feel as if some personal information may also be leaked. Okay. You are about to find out, though, that an individual has been deceptive. Somebody lied. I do feel as if somebody's name could be like Kelton or even Kelly. Relationship problems. Okay. So the secret has been exposed that somebody is dealing with relationship problems. And I also feel as if one issue within someone's relationship may be like someone's sanitary habits or them keeping a home clean or just keeping their personal items picked up. There could also be some constant arguments between two individuals. And if you have been kind of like beefing with somebody, or maybe y'all have problems in y'all relationship, if you shared some secrets with that person, they definitely are the type to expose them. Okay. For those of you, you don't tell nobody nothing that you wouldn't repeat yourself, then you good. But if someone shared some things in confidence with another individual about problems within their relationships, the moment that you have an issue within that relationship with that person, they're going to expose those secrets. Mhm. Hmm. Street connections. What's going on, Los Angeles? So let's find out about these secrets that was exposed about somebody's relationship problems. Mhm. Somebody was a witch. That was a nice way that they put it. You have an individual who's intimidated by your spiritual gifts. You may also be dealing with individuals who have not educated themselves on your supernatural gifts. Look at this. What's going on, Pisces? Chill. Now, if you are a Pisces, everybody know your damn business, honey. All up in your business. I do feel as if someone also jumped the broom. Mm-hmm. Had like a shotgun wedding, or they eloped. Okay. I do pick up on an individual who may be in a interracial relationship. Okay. If you're an African American woman and you are in an interracial relationship, you may be frustrated that your partner may have exposed some of your secrets to family members. Okay. Now, an individual was trying to keep things a secret. So, whatever someone was trying to keep a secret, that secret did come out. The high priestess is very secretive. And I also feel as if there's a high priest or a high priestess in your family, it's in your bloodline. For you to know individual secrets, for you to be able to read people, for you to be able to know that they dealing with relationship problems, even if they trying to hide it. And because you know those things, you may have uneducated individuals classifying you as a witch. And some of you guys, you could identify as a witch. Okay. Who's Elliot? Knight of Wands. See, the problem within the individual's relationship, didn't I say Los Angeles? What that card say? The problem within someone's relationship is the fact that their partner is the Knight of Wands. Mm-hmm. Oh, honey, and they have a lot of secrets. One of y'all could also be dating a police officer. Okay. The biggest problem in someone's relationship is that their person is not loyal to themselves. So therefore, they're not able to be loyal to another person. Now, if you was dealing with somebody who was this Knight of Wands energy, somebody who whether you've seen them as a player or seen them as being inconsistent. That person is now having problems, not just within you guys' connection, but in other connections that they have. Somebody's biggest secret was exposed. And if you're dealing with the Pisces, honey, that person, they get around. Okay. Ace of Cups. So this individual done met somebody new. And somebody lives in like north. This could be north of you. Somebody also lives in North Los Angeles. Okay. Somebody got some secret emotions too. Feelings that they are keeping a secret. Bottom of the deck. You stable though. You're in the Knight of Pentacles energy. So you have stable relationships. This could also be like your finances. Some of y'all, your finances are stable. Work relationships look good. Okay. You're in your Queen of Swords energy. And you do have an individual who wants to collaborate with you. If you are working on something or building something, this is just a side note. Who the hell is this that's taking from you financially? Now, for some of y'all, this could be like, you paying a bill. It's a reoccurring bill that you have. But I feel like whatever you are building, if you're trying to build your savings account up, things like that, you're going to have to either dip into that savings account, or it's like you're working to take care of that reoccurring bill. Especially if you got like a Mustang or something. Okay. That was just a side note, child. Oh, you got this person drinking. I do pick up on some envy energy. Honey, don't ever envy nobody, especially not somebody who got relationship problems. Okay. Oh, a Pisces done found somebody new. I don't know if you know that. Now, somebody did tell their family, going back to that scenario, somebody did tell their family what was going on with them. You are about to like get, some of you guys are about to receive some type of information. You may find some legal documents. Somebody is getting a divorce. Especially, didn't I tell you in the beginning, like somebody could have eloped? That person's getting a divorce. Okay, let's get into this spiritual planing. But before this individual like actually gets a divorce, it's finalized. This person's already in another relationship. I do see a police. Oh, honey, a police officer got a lot of paperwork. Child, the police have been called to somebody's damn house because of them relationship problems. An individual was trying to keep that secret too. Y'all may find out that somebody got like a DV charge. Child. This person got a B, first, middle, last initial. They ain't want you to know that. Somebody is born in February. Somebody is born in March. Somebody could be born the 3rd of the damn month. Okay. Somebody is also like the 3rd. Okay. I do feel as if there's going to be a confirmation for one of y'all. There's a billboard, and somebody's name is Bill. And I'm also picking up on somebody whose name is Tim. Anyways, there's going to be a billboard that some of the lights on the billboard could be out. You could go to like a department store. Maybe you look up in the store, some of the lights are out. when it comes to like the name of the business, that's a confirmation to this message. The secrets will be exposed. And this is like secrets that an individual do not want other people to know. But the police was involved. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot of paperwork too. Chill. And if you end up meeting somebody new, like you're dating someone new, one of y'all, you're gonna get some ringing in the left ear, or it could feel as if like you got swimmer's ear. That's gonna be a confirmation. You may also have some irritation of the eyes. The spirit wants you to make sure that you look at like open court records, because you may end up finding out that that person has a history of abuse and they the problem in the damn relationship. Honey, it's in their blood, child. Okay. It's in their blood, unfortunately. And I also feel like an individual may be looking at like how family members may have issues within their relationship. And this could be something that an individual could consider to be a generational curse. Like you're starting to notice patterns in your family. This could be individuals having multiple partners, multiple children, or someone who may be married for years. Individuals could be high school sweethearts. Like you just start to notice a lot of patterns in your family. But spirit ain't gonna sit up here and just tell us about all the beautiful relationships, right? We know everybody have them. But this say relationship problems. So I feel like that's what spirit is telling us pertaining to like an individual noticing patterns within the family dynamic. Hmm. And somebody that's in a relationship in your family, they ain't gonna tell you, honey, that their husband is a hoe. They ain't gonna tell you the problems that they going through. It's definitely a secret. But I do feel as if that's the case, somebody's getting fed up. Because I do feel as if that person is no longer hiding this new love that they had. Okay. You see that woman's eye on the card. Mm-hmm. It's like somebody can no longer ignore the shit that they see or the blatant disrespect. And if you have just been having issues within your relationship, um, your person, if they're lying to you, yeah, your ancestors got your back, because that person is going to end up getting pulled over by the police, and it's going to be a lot of paperwork, a lot of evidence, or even proof as to what that person was doing or where that person has been. As a matter of fact, your confirmation would be if your person drinks, because somebody gonna get a DUI. Okay. And I'm also picking up on, again, eye irritation or like some pink eye. Either there is a Pisces that is married, or you could be talking to somebody and you may find out that they're married. Somebody else is married. Another confirmation is going to be if you had like some white meat chicken. It's a confirmation. You say white meat. Well, hell, they got dark meat. Hell, I just feel like chicken, but you know, whatever. Self-care. Okay. Relationship problems, self-care, spiritual cleaning, and dating. Okay. So somebody's person is not really investing time within the connection. Okay. Your self-care is important, protecting your well-being. Didn't we talk about protection in the beginning? Protection with spiritual cleaning. Okay. I do feel as if a lot of you guys are on the outside looking in when it comes to another person having relationship problems. And if this is your relationship, some of you guys are going to end up taking out some time for yourself and sitting back and reflecting on the relationship in general. And I do feel as if when you start to reflect on things and you look back at all of the problems or red flags in the relationship. And some of you guys, you started to notice red flags in your relationship. And it could even be like how that person would expose other people's secrets. Mm-hmm. But it was love and happiness at that time between you and that person. So it may not have had an impact on your decision to be around that individual. Okay. Hmm. Okay, just another little side note for one of y'all. I just heard the song Sitting on Top of the World. One of you guys, Vegas is going to be significant, but I do feel like one of y'all are going to end up like going on a date night, and this person is going to go above and beyond, honey, to impress you. Y'all may end up like having a date night on the rooftop of a very nice restaurant, or if this person has like rooftop access. It's really nice. It's just like whatever this person is doing or planning, this is not something or an experience that you have had before. Okay. I like that for you. Somebody's money tree is dying. That's the confirmation that you need to do some spiritual cleaning. Mm-hmm. Let's find out about the self-care. What's going on? 8 of Wands. Oh, baby, somebody all talk. Chill. So you gonna have somebody telling you that, oh, they take good care of themselves. They take care of the things that they have. This could be somebody like, oh, every Thursday I go and get a facial. I go and get my nails done and my toes. Just feel like this person is being fraudulent because you got the 8 of Wands. It's talk. Okay. Now, on another note, I do see someone talking to you guys pertaining to spiritual cleaning. They may be asking you questions. How do they get rid of certain energies? Spiritual immunity. Didn't I say somebody had a weak immunity? So they need answers from you. What do they get? What do they buy? This could be somebody asking you, where do I go and get sage? What does sage do? Okay. I also am picking up on like some mop water. So some of you guys are actually using some type of protective formula in your mop water. Okay. But yeah, boo, somebody is all talk. Now, I do feel as if while you are trying to take care of your personal needs, some of you guys are going to get a phone call from an individual. Mm-hmm. What's going on, Capricorn? And didn't I say medical is going to be significant? Somebody needs like a medic. Okay. So someone was basing things off of or judging an individual off of what someone else may have said too. Mhm. Deciding that somebody is toxic. Capricorn, you going on a date night too, or you have a decision that you need to make on whether or not you want to date someone. I do feel as if there's a masculine energy, one of y'all dealing with dreads. This person is in a very powerful position in life. And this could even be within like a club, um, or a brotherhood. When you go out on a date with somebody, you're going to make the decision for yourself that that person is toxic. Some of y'all may feel as if that person needs to seek some medical attention. Well, that's one hell of a date night, honey. You sitting there, you thinking to yourself that person needs some medical attention. That's stuff. Somebody asks you for your number, and you feel like they a little off. Just give them 988. Okay. Tell them you just got 3 digits, 988, honey. Mm-mm. Won't be doing that. Child. And the song that's playing For Your Love, this person can do just about anything. Yeah, but they toxic as hell. They could be controlling as hell. Okay. Okay. Clarify this 8 of Wands. Let's see what they talking about. One of y'all got a police scanner. That was a side note. Yeah, one of y'all got a police scanner. What they talking about, Lord? What they talking about? Riding the bus. Chill. Now, I do pick up on a masculine energy who is financially stable. This person could own their own bus company. They could own their own transportation service. But I just got to let you know what immediately I saw when I saw these two. There is a masculine energy who is financially stable. And I feel as if they may be dating, pursuing someone who either rides public transportation or gets like Ubers or Z trips to come and see them. Mm-mm-mm. Everybody's talking about a Scorpio big money. Yeah. And this person, they use their money to impress other people. Someone also works like on an oil rig, or it could be like a supervisor of some heavy machinery. And I'm also feeling like somebody may end up making some really good money working on 18 wheelers. Hmm. Somebody definitely live in the South. That's a confirmation. Okay. When are y'all gonna end up getting a phone call from your telephone provider? So whoever your service is with. One of y'all gotta go get your phone cleaned. Why you need to go get your phone cleaned? What happened? Something happens to somebody's phone and you're gonna have to go and get like your phone clean. I don't know if you got a virus or what, or if somebody like locks the phone up. And if somebody did lock an individual's phone up, that's gonna cause problems in a relationship. Oh shit! So some secrets was exposed. When you look, your ass will find. Okay, and it caused some problems in a relationship. And now somebody got to take care of their own needs. They got to take care of themselves. But there's a specific like date, anniversary, something that's coming up though. Hmm. Oh, somebody was a secret player, honey. They was secretly talking to somebody. Child. Hold on, y'all. This getting good. An individual made a decision that their person was toxic. Okay, so they was talking to some new love, flexing and shit, child. Talking about everything that they got and that they take care of. Oh, honey, who pay who phone bill? So the person that was getting cheated on, that looked through the phone, is paying the damn phone bill. Baby, that's crazy. I know for some of y'all who ain't dealing with that drama, you like, hold on, girl, what? Wait, I know, Chad. Secret exposed. Yeah, look at that shit. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, because there's a phone contract right there. And then they like had your new person pay the phone bill. Oh, child. The drama is real in somebody's situation. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Hangman, bottom of the deck. Yeah. If somebody was trying to hold on to some money, if you was trying to hold on to some money, it ain't gonna work out like that. Okay. I do feel like someone who could have been receiving like cash apps or Zales, those payments stopped coming in. And if somebody was like banking on that money, treating it like it was guaranteed money, that's about to change. So make sure that you have another stream of income, honey. Okay, because something that you were relying on to come in, or somebody to cash app you or Zelle, shoot you a Zelle payment, that's gonna change. Okay, your major arcanas, hold on. You got Pisces and you got Capricorn. And then you have Scorpio energy. Oh, and you got the Judgment card. Okay. Scorpio, you about to bust somebody's damn bubble. To get what it is that you need, get what you want. Okay, there's going to be a news reporter who is toxic as fuck. Somebody going to slip up and say some shit live on the damn news. Honey. Yeah, some of y'all going to end up seeing that just like on the internet. Okay, another little side note. I pick up on like a story being covered by a news reporter. This could be about some inhumane things that may be taking place. Okay, let me pause, Mary J. Blige. Uh, is there a statue? Somebody is worshiping a statue. This could be a statue of like Lucifer, child. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, and another little side note about this news reporter. They into some kinky shit. They are. This could be somebody who is also in a same-sex relationship. I don't know if like the public knows that though. But yeah, they are into some devious type things. Hmm. And okay, if someone is like this news reporter is fired on air or something like that, that's when you're gonna see them act up. Hmm. Hmm. What's going on, Taurus? You happy? Oh, it's Taurus season. Happy birthday to y'all, baby. Okay. Hold up now, Taurus. Somebody even gave you something that got, it has something in it that is poisonous to you. If you've been on like a diet or something, you've been trying to change your ways, stay committed to making those changes because somebody even gave you something that is poisonous to you. And it don't just have to be a drug. You know, if this is a situation where you know you ain't supposed to eat specific things and it don't do your body no justice, okay, cause more problems than it do feelings of delight. Don't even do it. Okay. Hmm. I do see you having a successful and a happy relationship for those of you in general that are watching. Okay. Now, a Taurus and a Capricorn may end up getting in a relationship. I do see a Scorpio calling things off with someone that they are dating. And if you got somebody who's just nothing but talk, they telling you everything that they'll be able to provide and take care of for you. Oh, I'll get your hair done. Oh, I'll get you a massage. I'll do this. I'll do that. It's just talk. Hmm. Especially if this is an earth sign man that you recently met. That person's gonna end the relationship as soon as they get what they want. But they talk a good game. They talk like they want commitment. Hmm. Child, now wait a minute, honey. Okay. I'm telling y'all, like it's like a big old statue or something that it's meant for like worship. But what it symbolizes and what an individual will actually be worshiping, hmm, could definitely go against some of y'all's beliefs. Okay. That is really interesting. I feel like it could be like a church or something that is dedicated to this statue. What? Hold on, let me find out what that's about because that's a little strange. Mm, can't you see? Hmm. And right after you got "Can't You See," you got Usher, "I Will Because You Love Me." You remind me. Never make a promise. Yeah. It's like this is eh, Lucifer or it's something pertaining to like a shrine or like, chill. Oh, I heard the Shriners. I heard the Shriners. You may be finding out like an organization could be connected to or worshiping entities that you may not worship or believe in. Mhm. And I also feel as if organizations running like prisons, individuals also being kind of held captive. Okay, your spiritual bubble. Let's go back to the beginning because Spirit said your spiritual bubble, your spiritual immunity is what protects you. You need to do spiritual cleaning because people are about to, I say people, but this world, the world is about to be turned upside down. Some of you guys may start to see the world, your community, differently. And for those of you that are messengers, you may start to receive a lot of downloads about things about to change in the world. And some of you guys, you may want to expose those secrets, things that you start to find out about, or the downloads that you have. There's going to be relationship problems. But I feel like those problems come, honey, from the government. You know how, have you ever heard of like some reporters or people who uncover stories that may come across as like conspiracy theories, but they're really not? And then all of a sudden, or like maybe somebody finds a cure for something, and then all of a sudden that person ends up coming up missing. Yeah, that's for one of y'all. That's the vibe that I'm getting. Hmm. Yeah, also need to take care of yourself, because there are things that are going to take place, and there's already a specific date that has been chosen for this to transpire. And it would turn the world upside down, because it would have a large impact on a lot of people. There's also a high priest or a high priestess that lives in Los Angeles. This person be exposing individual secrets. But this high priest or high priestess is a Knight of Wands type energy. And they have short lived relationships. They may talk to a lot of people, but things don't ever get off the ground really, because somebody could see that person as being toxic. This high priest or high priestess meets somebody new. This is a King of Pentacles. So they know that this person could provide for themselves as well as provide for them. But that relationship comes to an end once that person gets what they want. And whoever this high priest or high priestess is, they want a relation, they want a commitment. And Usher just said he'll pay a penny for somebody's thoughts, a nickel for something else. Hmm. So this is a paid high priest or high priestess. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Okay. I also feel like a organization could be exposed. Could even be like a government entity being exposed for the things that they do in secret. Okay. All right. Now, just general for some of you guys, y'all got a new contract coming your way, and it's big money, baby. You in a position where you're the King of Pentacles. Mhm. And you're going to get the benefit package that you want. Somebody is also about to get like the business, a degree that they want, a certification. This could even be getting recognition. You're going to get something that you want. And another confirmation, somebody has been chewing double mint or spearmint gum. I really feel like it's double mint. Hmm. I do have another random ass download for one of y'all. And this is a woman. If you sitting outside and you drinking some wine and you got you some finger foods, right? It sounds nice, right? You just self-care, minding your damn business. Why the fuck somebody called the police on you? Chill. Now this could be your neighbors, okay? But I see an individual calling the police on you and a police officer coming and you just sitting there minding your business, eating your damn little snacks, and they calling for other officers or something. Now, whoever this officer is, if that is your situation, it's not for everybody. If that is your situation and it ends up happening, the police officer that responds, honey, a devil in disguise. Okay. I ain't gonna say comply because I don't know what the hell you would be complying to, but just make sure that you ain't in the wrong. Whether somebody is in the wrong or not, I do feel as if like that police officer in general, honey, they fucked up mentally. And that person hides behind a badge. Okay. All right, booze. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. It was good to come out and hang out with y'all. What's going on, Empress of Alchemy, Divine Jane, Tarot High Priestess Ruby. Who else we got here? What's up, Divine Truth Seeker? LV. How y'all doing? Who else? Deja. Hi, boo. Miss Williams. Hi, Miss Healing. 333. Love and Pain. What's going on, Miss Ash? When am I gonna throw a block party? Oh, baby. So you must ain't been over at the website. Okay. Okay. So I guess I probably should update YouTube on what your girl been up to. Chill. So just to say this, a lot been going on. So that's why I'm not able to come over on YouTube as frequently as I used to. So, I planted some seeds and them seeds, you know, it's the harvest. And, with any seed that you plant, you have to nurture and water that seed. So I've done that. Um, and it takes away from my ability to be able to do multiple things. We just like, girl, why you saying it like that? Because you know how YouTube is, honey. Messy. Let's just speak facts. Could be messy. And you got folks who always want to try to use if they want to call them powers or whatever, honey, in the wrong way. So I have definitely been, working a lot on my life purpose. I'm gonna say that, okay? The girl been working on her life purpose, and God has been good, very good. And so I try to hop over on YouTube and then on the website. I'm more so on the website, and I even did a message called "Work Harder, Not Smarter." And in that message, I talked about like I got over 700 videos in VIP. Well, I thought it was 700. Chill. When I went to go upload another video and actually looked at the VIP section over on the website, it's over 1,000 videos. So that would be 1,000 videos that YouTube has not seen. Okay. Not all of even the VIP on YouTube have seen 1,000 videos. So a part of the work smarter, not harder, was to kind of release some of those videos. What you say? Your audience is still your audience. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I'm so grateful for y'all. I'm so thankful for y'all support, for y'all motivation, inspiration, for stopping through. But I truly believe that this growth and the path that God has aligned me with at this time of my life, it has definitely been a blessing, but it also takes away from my ability to be able to get y'all the messages 24/7 like I used to. Okay. So I do try to always take care of the website and VIP because that's exactly what the website was built for, to always have our own. So I try to get on here as much as possible, even on the website. It be days you work 13-hour days, you invest in and watering the seeds that God has given you, baby, you be tired after them 13 hours. Okay. Because at the beginning of any journey in your life and the seed that you plant, it's the most important and critical time, even when it comes to watering you. So sometimes after 13 hours, all I got is one message to give over on one of these channels. Okay. So don't ever think that I'm just neglecting y'all. I don't love y'all. No. Your girl is trying to be obedient. And the more that you grow, what I've realized is the more that you grow spiritually, you know, we always talk about ascensions, ascensions, ascensions. To ascend also means that, baby, you got to change. You have to fall into alignment with your calling. What's up, melanated one? I'll answer you, boo. And when you go through a change or an ascension, it is a change. You should see some form of change in an individual's life. Now, if I was still able to get on every day like we used to 2019, 2020, 21, if I still talk the same and act the same, then there would have been no growth. But I thank God that I was a part of that ascension and that I took the time to grow, even growing into our gifts, because the gifts that we have just ain't here with the cards. I know y'all was spoiled, baby. Y'all still spoiled. Y'all was spoiled, baby. And y'all still spoiled. And I'm going to always make sure that I can get you a message. Because we all started in the trenches together. Some of y'all been since 2019. So you have seen the change over time. All right. So I appreciate y'all. And even in your ascension, you will notice growth with yourself. And when you are around people and they tell you that they changing and they growing, it should be evident within that person's life. Growth is a good thing. All right. But head over to the website because again, we're gonna always take care of home. That's what we built. And that's why we built the website. Because home always gonna get taken care of. Now, melanated one, you got options. Baby, you got options. So options are the website Even for my VIP members, and I'm just gonna keep it 100 with y'all. VIP members over on YouTube, baby, y'all got options too. Because over on the website is actually cheaper VIP than on YouTube. Because YouTube take a cut. So over on the website, all you got to do is go to where it says uncut. It should be a drop down option, and I believe one of them says like VIP. And it's cheaper over there than out in these YouTube streets. It's inflation in the YouTube streets, baby. Okay, but yes, eventually, the VIP section over on YouTube, that's gonna go away. Yeah, boo. Okay. But for now, we good. We Gucci. You would you say? Say what? I know. I knew y'all was gonna say that. Eventually, yes. You like, girl? What? Yeah. Eventually, yes. Because again, that's what we built the website for. All right. And I ain't saying like today, tomorrow. When God says so, that's when I will move. All right. So I thank y'all so much for your love, for your support, for your patience. All right. And for those of y'all who have grown with me, we've grown together. I'm so grateful for the growth. All right. I love you. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. What time is it? I was 12. It's just 12. So 12:30, we're gonna do What's the Vibe Part 2 over at the website. All right. I love you guys. Would you say less? I'm signing up over there on the website. I appreciate you. I love you too. And again, like another reason why I like the website actually has more videos is because I know everybody in the VIP section are not authentically there for the right reasons. Okay. And it's unfortunate that in 2025, you have individuals that still operate and vibrate at that level. But hey, we gonna let them do them. All right. So I love y'all, and I'll see y'all over on the website at 12:30. Bye.